Oh, Smokey. Well, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. So, I think I've got my interior all done. Sort of, technically. Aside from some tidying up, I put the heater controls in over there, and I put 2 more lights in the sleeper, the last 2 lights. So, it's all lit up. I'll maybe show you what it looks like lit up because, you know, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. But, before I can put the carpet in and the seat, I pulled the brake pedal and the throttle pedal out because they're on a plate. So this is what the plate looks like. And of course, the brake pedal was stuck. And what it is the underside of your brake pedal has this aluminum plate and then a steel plunger. So I pulled that out and I just shined that up. Now you can get, they sell new plungers, but does a person really need a new plunger? Like, I figure if you just never seize it up, and I mean, it's got a little bit of wiggle, but if you have never seize in there, it should be fine, right? The foot valve, treadle valve, I broke a bolt off in it, and it probably still works, but it's all corroded and yucky, so I picked up a new one. I don't know if it's a Reman one or what, because I think this is what Bendix Remans looked like, is this blue. So, but it's like, you know what, safety first. The brakes are what's going to stop us when we're trucking through the USA headed to mid-America. So I figured I should fix it properly. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to jack the cab up a little bit, make sure I don't have anything that's going to come out and go through the windshield, because we've probably all heard about that stuff going through your windshield. And well, I should, well, here, let me get some light to show you guys what it looks like. So that's the light I put up there, and then over there I put that light, and I put the heater controls back in. And that panel there is the one that the day cab company is making me a new one because it doesn't quite fit right. So, and it's not here yet, but you know what? That one will work for now. Just fine. So, yeah. And I'm gonna haul those shelves over to my container shop so I can store all that stuff outside, because it doesn't need to be inside. So it can be in my, oh yeah, there we go. Here's all my tools. So let me clean this out, jack up the cab, and then I can get to work on the foot valve. Okay, so let's set up a light so I can see. And I think I'm gonna take some pictures so that I can tell where it goes, like where all the lines go, if you know what I mean. So it should be fairly straightforward when I take the lines off, but have you ever done that before where you're like, oh yeah, I'll remember, and then you forget? I've done that more than once. Multiple times, in fact. So, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get my camera and take a picture before I do anything else. There. Alrighty. Oh, dang it. Ouch. This elbow of mine is a bugger. I should jack this cab up some more. It'll make life easier, I think. Okay. And just like that, it's out. But if you look, she's a little corroded, it did, and that bolt's broke off. Probably still works, but I need to put a new one on because it was like $80 some, and you know, for basically $100, how can you go wrong? Now the only kicker is I need to figure out which port is which when I can't read it. What's this one say? Oh, there we go. Sus 11. So if I look on this one, oops, walk right into you. This one says sup 11. So maybe this is suspension and not. That's probably the right one. And then that one goes there. Oh, and that's a sup 11 too. Oh yeah. So that's totally the right way. So now I'll just take it to the bench and start transferring over fittings, because that's the fitting thing to do. Sorry. Okay, so let's just put this in the vise, and it plungers. Although that seems really easy. So anyways, it's a good thing. Good thing to be changing this. Actually, no, I don't need to put it in the vise. I just need to wrench it. Okay, I want my 13, about 13/16? No. It's 3/4. I'm gonna say it's 3/4. And it's not 3/4. 5/8, 11/16. 11/16 for the win! Maybe I'll turn it over. Oh, I could clamp it in the... well, let's just clamp it in the vise. There. That's my sus one, so now I can just do this. They're very corrosive. Okay, well, let's try the small one. Changing this.
Okay, is there like stinky fluid involved?
No, Dad's been cutting power sawing.
No, it doesn't smell like power saw. Like inside.
Yeah, just put gas in it. It smells like gas.
Okay. Speaking of gas, my new light came on as I got on the highway. gas at home?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll get some on my way home then. That's comfier than those other chairs. So, can you pause that?
Yeah. So look what we did. I took the shelves down. That's right, Andrea and the kids came over and we hauled them over to the container now that we have the container. So that's handy. It really shows how big this shop is. I tell you guys, I'm gonna miss it. I need to find a way to build another one at the new property because it's yeah. Anyways, I have a shop at the other place, so I'm not complaining, but this one's kind of epic. Although I'm a bit of a junk collector because a lot of that's junk. Well, actually it's not junk, it's good stuff. So I don't need it all. I just don't want to throw it in the garbage. So anyways, back to my foot valve. So I haven't put the valves, and when I say valves, fittings all in yet. I'm gonna get some pipe dope, AKA thread sealer, put it in the vents, the vise, and yeah, put her together. So I should have some right there. Right to there. Ooh, and these are my airbags for the cab suspension. So it's the airbags for the cab suspension on Stubby. And the one that's the wrong size is leaking. Obviously it got a hole rubbed in it because it's too big for the hole. So I think I got the right ones. So I'll take these to the other house so I can do that because I really want to drive Stubby to work. I know. It's going to be fun. N14, 18 speed. She's a beaut. She is a beaut. Okay, let's get this done. So one of the things that I learned a long time ago was to put some never sees on your air fittings, because then if you're the guy that has to do them the next time, it'll make your life a whole bunch easier. Oops, that was my gasket, metal thingy. But yeah, back in the day when I was working on trucks, you would always put never sees on your air fittings, especially rubber airlines, because they like to stick. And I assume that I will have this truck for some time. It wasn't like that. Was it like that? There. Okay. Now, let's go put her in. Alrighty. And we're back. So, I'm going to start with these ones because I know they go here. Maybe the big one. Famous last words, right? The little doohickey is sticking out on it. There we go. Oh, I should have put that on at the same time. Well, that's good to know. And this one will just twist into it. He says, famous last words. Make sure I get the fitting straight. There we go. Okay. And that's going to go up there like that. I wonder if I should... I was just debating if I should tighten these all up once it's in there. Maybe he says. I think that one was turned down. Put a little never sees on that blue one. Okay, all those lines are on. I haven't done them all up tight because I got to put the foot valve in, put it up, and then make sure they're not stressed. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Didn't see you come in, but then that's not unusual.
Now, well, I drove back the pickup in because I thought I might as well take some stuff with me when I go home.
So did you get your shelves moved in?
Yeah, I did.
The place is courtside there, Joel.
Yeah.
But the tent is 100 feet wide by 700 feet long.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's a big tent.
And there's about 1 million people camped out in the desert.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Oh, it is. It is. It's
Well, and it's like that that Freightliner. I was thinking, you know, it's already set up for like 100 and, well, actually it's probably 100 amp service if it has 4 air conditioners, but say 50 amp service. So then I was thinking, where could you put a generator so that you could use it right out of the gate for like air conditioners and
it
stuff?
probably has a generator.
I don't think it does. It had a Pro Heat, but he took it off to put in his bus because he's living in a MCI, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But it's one of those things with you having stretched that truck out, I kind of, you know, it has a little bit of sentimental value to me, and it's got
Yeah,
the brand
but
new 18 speed.
It's just a truck.
Yeah.
Like, don't fall in love with trucks.
Too late!
But no, like, and probably under there somewhere is a spot you could put a big generator.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking, because then out of the gate you could use it, and it's just a case of,
Well, you got to set up one room as a bedroom.
yeah.
The rooms probably aren't connected.
No, there's walls in between them, so you'd have
Yeah.
to take walls out.
Yeah, yeah.
But of course, being that it was built for that, if a person's actually going to do that, that would be the thing.
Oh,
to
you
do.
could build it cheap.
Yeah.
By cheap, I mean less expensive, I guess is a better word.
Yeah.
Because if you start from scratch, the only thing is getting in and out.
Yeah. Like on the back, it's got flip down stairs.
Yeah, I know. I don't mean in the back part, but like in the cab.
Yeah.
And Andrea's young enough that she can climb up and down there, like without a problem.
Oh yeah, she's totally game.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll have to take a run to the coast with Stubby and just see.
yeah. If you're thinking along that lines, I'd go have a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Freightliner is the best cab mower.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, as far as that cat engine, I mean, in what it's doing, it would probably last forever.
Mm.
And it might not be perfect, but it's a lot newer. Is it newer than Stubby or not?
No, it's 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Because Stubby's a 94 and it's a 92.
Yeah.
But it's only got 250,000 clicks on it. And of course, being a movie truck, it's,
Sat most of the time.
yeah.
Yeah. Which, and sometimes it's harder on them than actually working. But
I was thinking what would be good is to take Stubby down to go look at it, except for the fact that I don't think I'd want to take Stubby down there unless it was staying down there, because just of...
I wouldn't worry about it.
And really the tires, as long as it's not cold or hot when you go, it'd probably be maybe all right.
Well, there's no weight on them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about them. And they look good. It's not like they're all checked.
Well, he said the same thing about the Freightliner. He says they're new tires, and I says, well, these ones like have lots of tread. They're just older. I don't know what age. And he's like, well, these ones are older too. So
Yeah. Well, you actually, if you look at the tire, you can tell.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to read it. You can read it, and
It's months and year.
yeah, yeah. But oh well. Well, it's like on the bus. They're 15 years old or better.
Mm-hmm.
Or on the motorhome rather. The guy at the tire shop, oh, these tires are really old. Oh, Well.
Well, I worry less about an older Michelin as long as it's not cracked.
Yeah.
And I mean, if a person was going through Death Valley where it's like 40 degrees or 35 degrees.
Actually, the secret to old tires is pump them up hard.
Yeah.
So they don't flex. Because it's the flexing that wears them out.
Yeah, right.
Especially when they're older.
See, the other thing I thought about if a person traded trucks is it would just be something new and exciting.
Yeah. Well, it's movie content.
Exciting and new.
It's YouTube content.
YouTube and content.
Yep.
Tube Ubin.
But
And it doesn't need an engine. Oh.
well, I mean, this one here, like the thing is, you don't have to work on it.
No. Well, and I don't think I'm ever going to sell Stubby just because of how much work I've put into it. Not that it's, you know, I mean...
Stubby or
pardon me, Smoky.
Yeah. No,
And especially with the new interior.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. But the thing is, you don't have to finish it. It's not like,
Yeah.
you know, like if you buy that Freightliner and make it up as a motorhome, like I think that would be better than buying that stupid Winnebago,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take the kids, leave one room separate in the truck and the kids can sleep in there. They have to come outside to bug you.
Well, and like Andrew was thinking of making a crawl through and then put a couple of jump seats on the side in the back of the sleeper.
No, I could.
Who knows?
I personally, with a Cabover, I wouldn't make a crawl through. But that's just me.
Yeah.
If you want a crawl through, go with a conventional. Because then you can take and put a sleeper mount on, and it doesn't move. Where a Cabover, you've got to jack the cab. So whatever you do, it's got to come down and then be sealed. And it's not just water, it's air.
Yeah, because then it's either going to have air blow through it or suck air in, or it'll suck air out.
Yeah. Well, it's like the door on the bus. Unless it was sealed properly, it'd whistle like a son of a gun. And that gets annoying after a while.
Yeah, right.
But,
well, and the kicker is it's not like I need another, you know, like the problem with Stubby and even having Smokey and Kenny, I don't need you only need to have one tractor with a fifth wheel. I mean, you don't really need to have any, but you know, Smokey's got a fifth wheel on it. It's probably going to stay as it is and slowly get.
what I'd always thought, it was like build that truck and then build a thing on the back, like a wrecker type deal. So you drive your tow vehicle up, you pick it up, and away you go. Or
I saw, I watched Fab Rats this morning, and he built an old pickup that has like a tilt deck on it, but instead of it sliding back and going right to the ground, it stays up a bit, and he just puts a couple aluminum ramps on. And I was thinking that'd be kind of neat, because if you had a fifth wheel right at the back for like a fifth wheel, and if you had it so it went back and over.
oh, you can do anything you want. It's like Beecher Litton. He had the same style of body, only the back, like he had his bed in the back, but up top, and he run his BMW underneath the bed.
See, if we got that Freightliner, we could get one of those stacker car trailers and then go to Vegas and take a car.
Yep.
Or take 2 cars.
Well, you can take the Jeep, just hook it on the back. You never even know it was there.
Which is kind of scary in itself, because...
Well, if it ever disappears, you won't know where you lost it.
Yeah. I know I had a Jeep once.
Oh, well.
Well, we'll see.
I'd definitely go look at it. I got enough projects, I don't need another project.
Okay. Just kidding. Now I can put my throttle, a pedal, back on. Or, actually, you know what? I don't even need to put it on right now. I could put it on in the truck. That's what I'm gonna do. Because then I can bolt this down. I just have to find my other bolts. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll put the, how does this go? Yeah, that brake, that bolts to this. I wonder if I have to put that on before I, I don't remember. Okay, so let's put some never sees on these bolts. I put some silicone underneath it to kind of seal it up, although it's not. Maybe I should put a little bit more on some of these. Just because I don't want dust to come through. I don't have a gasket, so. If you know what I mean. My silicone has gone hard, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Messy? Yes. Utilizing it before it's completely pooched and done? Yes. You know what they say, if some is good, more is better. There. And I'll put these bolts on with a never seize, because I don't want them ever to seize. How is it that I have 3 nuts and only 2 bolts? It means I'm missing a bolt somewhere. It's probably on the floor, because that'd be the one that I lost. Because one bolt was in backwards. I don't entirely remember why. Missing a washer too. I probably didn't need to put a bunch of silicone on it, but I did. Take this old gasket off. I'll just get my wire brush, clean this up a little bit, and I'll put that panel foam on there. And I'll scrape that off. I think that's good enough. I'll put some of that foam tape around there and she'll be good. Changed my mind. Well, I didn't change my mind. I put, I'm just gonna put a little bit of never sees around here to kind of help with stopping corrosion. Will it help? I honestly don't know. Can't hurt though. It's my opinion. Okay. And then this, like that. Get my bolts out. Okay, now we just have to try and get the treadle valve in, or up and in. That's what I'm trying to say. Should have cleaned that out better. There. Now I can finish putting this together. Yeah, I'll put that in there. And this is the rubber. Put it over top. And that should be good. Now I'll put the pedal together. To get this lined up, or to hold it, I actually used a block of wood. And it worked quite well. So, make me happy, 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 happy. So, now we just have to get my pedal back together. Let's grab some of this and take it over to the bench. How does this sucker work? I have to silicone it too. So I'm going to put this shaft in with some never sees. Can never have too much never sees on this old stuff, let me tell you. Get it all over my fingers so it's hard to get off. Grab the rolly ball. So I'm going to put it in from this way, so if I have to take it out when it's in the truck, a person could hit it this way. Might have to take the throttle pedal out to make that happen, but there, just like that. And I've got a cotter pin here, so I'll stick that in there. And then I just have to twist these. See how strong my fingers are. I'll squidge that with a pair of pliers. And then this throttle pedal, and when I say throttle pedal, I mean brake pedal. I'm gonna put some silicone on it to glue it down, and then it's also got these push things to affix it. Not asphyxiate it, but affix it. Not a broken it, but affix it. If you know what I mean. Oops. I'm just gonna get it all over my hands, because that's what I do. I'm gonna goop her up. Put some up there. Put some in the middle. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sakes, I tell you. Making a mess in the world today takes everything you got. There. I'll go see if I have another one of these little pushy pins. And then it's good. Good, good, good. Could probably hit it with a little black paint too. Or some of that rust stuff. Okay. So I decided to put a little black paint on it. So while it's doing a little dry, I'm going to just check and tighten all of these. Because I didn't do them all up tight so that way there wouldn't be any lines that are stressed. Because nobody likes stress. Stress is not good for you. At least that's what they tell me. Sorry, just looking at my engine. There. Okay. So I knocked these out because they broke off and they were M6 before. And I'm gonna make them 1/4 inch now. So long as I can get in here. Famous last words. Oh, dang it. Oops. Is that crimp good enough? I think so. It's not perfect, but just needs to be able to thread on and be tight. Need one of these that's on an angle of some sort. I don't know if I can. Well, I'll try it. Might not work. Maybe I could make it. That might work. I just adjusted the arms so they're in a little more. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Perfect. That one's, after doing that one, I could have learned a little bit on that one, but there. Now I can put the pedal in. I hit it with some black paint, so she's a little prettier. Okay, so now this should be pretty simple. Basically put the pedal there, or no, on the outside. I never seized it. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. There. That way it breaks. Just got to put a pin in there. There we go. There. Feel like it should have more throw, but then I guess there's no air in it either. Okay, let's put our throttle pedal in too. There. Now I'll take my plug, bring it around there, and plug her in. There. Okay, I'm going to try airing this thing up now. This is the air off the compressor. So I'm going to tap into it here. If I can get that. We'll see how many leaks I have. Already I have one right there. Okay. So I don't know what, oh, that's for the air jack. So I'll find a fitting, I'll block that off, and I'll air it up, turn the compressor on. The compressor's loud, so I won't make you have to listen to that. Fitting. Okay, so the bags have aired up for the first time in a long time. We have some air leaks. There. Down. Oh. What's that? Okay, so there's one there. And I bet you that might change if I split. Yeah. How much PSI do we have? Not a lot. But this is what's really exciting. The airbags have air in them. Now, once upon a time when I brought this thing home, I broke an airbag off the back, air fitting. So that's there. Do I have a squirty bottle? Or some glass cleaner? See where we got some leaks. I think there's one over here. You can hear it. It's that thingy, which looks like a tank heater, which I really don't need. What's that one? Oh, I think that's for trailer. Now check this out. The bags are up, which is kind of awesome. Oh. Oops, and I just tore my jacket a little. Happens. So I need to put a plug in there. I plugged off my seat air lines briefly. Let's see what the brake pedal does. Makes me happy, happy, happy. So I'm going to take that heater valve thingy off. Oh, I should squirt some water around my treadle valve, and then can vacuum that dirt up, start putting seats in. Oh, right? Put the seats in, put the seat covers on, and then we just need an engine to make it go vroom vroom. Looks better sitting up though, don't it? Don't it? Got air in here too. But I'm going to change that valve thingy right now because it's irritating me. Let's get rid of all the air leaks we can while we can. Be nice if I could make it hold air, like, for a long time. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, let's put a plug in here. I took the heater off. I just snipped the wires, so I have to remember there's a switch on the dash that's probably going to be tank heat. And the other thing I should do is put some safety brake in it for the valves. There. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so I have an air leak at the seat. So far it's silent. Well, except for the air leaks at the seat, but we're gonna fix that. And now the suspension is aired up. I'm gonna over-inflate it a bit. Wait. I think I am. There we go. Just to make sure all the airbags are popped. Oh, scared me a little bit. It's pretty exciting getting to this point, guys, because it's probably good enough. I don't know how much these, oh, I might need shocks. Could use shocks. I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah, shocks, and I need a new vent. But that's okay. Rome wasn't built in a day, but we're getting there. So let's try releasing the brakes and then try the brakes. Does that make sense? Let's try releasing the brakes, then trying the brakes. Try not to fall out of the truck. Oh, maybe I put them on backwards. Oops. Axis released. I just screwed these on, so I screwed them on backwards, so that's good to know. Come over here, back into here. See, these bags are up. They don't even look horrible. You know that? Gosh, that sun is bright. Yeah, this side needs a, well, ouch. She's got rust jacking back here too, but one problem at a time. First, we'll get her running and driving. My brakes are released. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect schmurfect. Makes me happy. Oh, and I need to check for leaks on my treadle valve. That was the whole thing where I started this and get so excited I forgot. I'm also going to, I watched it on actually Vice Grip Garage. There's lots of good tips out there on the internet. To put holes in the carpet, heat up a poker red hot and then just, sorry, camera's dirty, and then just push it through the carpet. The squirter is not the best. Now I'll just push on the pedal and don't want to forget this and that in the bench. So that tells me I got a maxi pot gone, which isn't surprising because it's been sitting a while. Check for bubbles. Nope, she looks good. She looks good, man. Okay, I'm gonna, let's melt this carpet while we have it up on the passenger side. We'll put the passenger seat in. And if it works good, we'll do it to the driver's side. Works better using this pointy one first. See, now there's air in the cab too, so the cab's sitting somewhat level. I think, which is kind of awesome. And there's more gap here. Now, like someone said, a person's gonna have to watch out for bottoming out. We'll have to see. I don't know how much travel is gonna be on the front. Probably not that much. This side still has a skinny wheel, but anyways, so you can see here, I got a hole there, and a hole there. So yeah, let's finish burning through this. Okay, let's try putting the seat in. I should probably put the limiting straps on while it's easy, because that would make more sense than waiting till it's hot. I don't even know how. Well, I guess. Like so. And that one's gonna have to come down. Wait a minute. Yeah, it clips. Or does this one just? I don't know. Well, I can get at this one from outside, so. Okay. Ooh. She's a snog. Well, guys, I don't have enough bolts. So I got the seatbelt bottom in there, but I need some bolts. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some bolts at work. But check it out, I moved the scaffolding so we can see it better. Dad thinks I should put 11R24.5 skinnies back on like it had.
It's a Cabover, it's not a work truck.
But it looks mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You want it to look classy, not mean. It's a class truck. You're gonna spend a pile on a nice paint job, you want it to look classy.
The worst thing is then I need...
You just need 2 tires. You got two wheels. Or are they 22.5s?
No, they're 24s. Well, I've got a 22.5 on that side right now. That was on Duke.
Yeah. But no, I just put a new set of nice 24.5s on.
Wheels are cheaper. Say the wheels are cheaper.
Yeah.
Kicker is I have to buy 6 wheels and 6 tires. No.
You just need 2 tires.
Oh, actually, I was thinking I could steal the drive tires off of Kenny. I mean, they're old, but because these ones are burnt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then put steel wheels on the inside and put a nice aluminum on the outside.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a long ways from there yet.
true. That is true.
And as long as they'll hold air, they're good enough for now.
Well, and the cab is somewhat aired up. And like one of y'all figured, what if it bottoms out?
Personally, but...
Yeah. All right. And I stuffed the carpet back in and, oh, I'm out of air. Look at that. Maybe I can dye this carpet too, but, I got, well, of course I got the seat in there. I'll have to put that seat cover on to hide its grayness. Then I just have to fix this threshold up. I think I'm just gonna rivet the stainless piece that was on here before down. I'll grab it and I'll show you. I kind of hammered it. Well, sort of.
Because, like
That was me hammering it straight.
Yeah, you can do better than that.
I was thinking one of those English wheel things would be that you see.
Well, actually, the easiest way to do this is put it on here.
Well, that's what I did, put it on the bench. And then I'll just rivet this.
Leave it out and I'll take a whack at it.
Okay. I'll just leave it on the table.
Because like with a lot of this, you just have to work it.
Yeah. Work it, baby, work it.
The stainless is actually relatively soft.
I did not know that.
Yep.
But on that note, I'm gonna go home because it's 5:30.
Yep.
And it's Sunday.
Close the door. I'll lock the door.
Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Subscribe down below if you're not subscribed, because you know it's free. And you just never know what I'm gonna get next or get into next. But oh, I better close the door. But this sucker is coming along. That's right, it's coming along.
In a couple of weeks, should be good to go.